Hey Lee, how you going?
Hey, John. Yeah, I'm good. Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Everyone, welcome to our fortnightly catch up where I go behind the scenes with Lee to see what we've been shipping, what we're currently working on, and if there's anything we're really excited about. We'd like to keep this pretty tight. We'll talk about what's been happening in the land of Userback and the dev team, what we've released, what we're ready to release, what we're currently working on, and if there's anything exciting that we've got in the works at the moment. Lee, what's been happening? Anything cool, exciting?
A lot is happening. I was literally just watching the GPT-5 launch event.
Okay.
OpenAI launched the new GPT-5 model. Finally, it combines all the different GPT-4 models into one. So which is, really cool. And it's actually very good timing because we are actually thinking of designing our own MCP servers for external tools. So it's a very good timing. So it's a very good AI model for other agents to use. So you're actually excited about it.
And how would we use that here?
Actually, so when we have MCP servers implemented, it will let external tools to actually access our feedback data using the standardized protocol for AI tools and AI agents.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you can curate your own feedback insights using your own AI agents from the data that you have stored in Userback.
Cool. In terms of what we've been working on over the last couple of weeks, I know it's been crazy busy. Shall we go through the things that we've finally shipped?
Yes, we've actually shipped a lot of things. So we spent roughly 2 weeks on the ideas portal. So shipped a couple of new features and some enhancements. Most of them were requested by our customers. So the very first one is we added a call to action button to portal announcements so that when you make a new announcement, you get to actually add a call to action button, link it to one of your website landing pages or help documentations.
Yep.
Yeah, it's quite useful. It was requested by a couple of customers, so we made it for them. So we also implemented a drafting mode for announcements as well. So that was actually an interesting one because initially, when we implemented announcements, we had this schedule feature. We actually thought about it, designed for the use case, but it turns out that not everyone knows exactly when to publish or schedule their announcements. The same thing happened to our team when we were launching something. Rebecca didn't know exactly when to schedule it because we can never make the promise to them. Hey, Rebecca, this is when we can send this new feature live. So she's always wanted to save something in draft mode first. And then when she gets told something's live, she can publish it live. That's why
makes sense. Yeah. You want to be ahead of, I guess, the marketing side when you're releasing new features. And while you were talking there, I just shared my screen because I thought it would be easy to kind of show what you're talking about. You mentioned the call to action button. So that's just adding a button to a new announcement, which is great because that allows you to link directly to your blog announcing the feature, a video on YouTube, or your help documentation, so you can, or directly into your app, so you can send users straight there from the announcement, which is awesome. The drafting, as you start to fill this out, you can save the announcement as a draft, and then we've got this. I know it's part of the.
And publish it when you're ready.
Publish it when you're ready. Yeah. Which is great. Actually, while I'm in here, because I know you're going to keep talking about portal stuff, what else have we done with the portal?
It's the auto notification for voters. Something we've wanted to do for years. Yeah. And it just keeps getting lost in our backlogs. And this time we finally made it. So it will allow you to notify all the voters when a status of an idea is changed, usually when it gets shipped. So you can announce, hey, notify everyone, this is shipped.
Yep. Okay. So for example, if I were to take this from our public portal, which is for batch notifications, if I were to go ahead and resolve this and say that this is released, all of the people that have voted, so the 4 people here, we can automatically notify those people.
Yes, via email. So the product UI will ask you, hey, John, would you like to notify the 4 voters? You go, yes. It'll send an email to them.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Otherwise, you have to take all their email addresses and email them one at a time.
Yeah, which is a painful manual process.
I'll let you keep going through, and I might, since I'm sharing, I can go directly to.
Okay. The last one that we shipped, which was 3-4 days ago, is the survey on custom events. If you go to your survey designer and go to the target options and you scroll down to the trigger section, you will notice that there's a new option called when a user triggers an event. So this is designed for a scenario at a time when you want to trigger a survey when one of your logged in users does something in your app, which is not something that you can actually trigger based on page URLs. So you have a perfect example on your screen is when someone buys a seat or when someone upgrades an account, you might want to pop up a survey to those people. That's what you can do.
That's great.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier for you to temporarily turn the survey off. If you wanted to, you can come here, remove the event trigger. That's all. And there's also a hidden feature of the event option, which is you can actually trigger a survey based on a more complicated workflow because you can add multiple events to it. So what you can do is sequentially, when event A happens, when event B occurs, when event C occurs, trigger a survey. because it's multiple events, it's actually a workflow.
Yeah, very cool. I mentioned it briefly earlier before ready to release the batch notifications. We've been working on something to help address this.
Yes, internally, we call it email summary. So what it will actually do is sending out a weekly or daily, based on your preference, of all the new feedback that you've received or new survey responses you've received, as well as important activities, such as votes on your ideas, such as overdue tasks that are assigned to you, such as new comments that are added to you. So you will get one single nice email with all the summaries instead of getting overwhelmed of 10, 20, 50 different things happening.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And there's some reporting in that as well.
Yes, there's some reporting. So that nice summary will tell you in total how many bug reports have you collected, how many ideas have you collected, how many new comments have you received from customers or users. That's what the email summary will do.
Yeah, I can't wait for it because it means that I can just set it and just receive one email. I can get an overview of the most important things, and I don't have to worry about receiving tens of hundreds of emails.
All the flexibilities you need. So if you still want instant notifications of new replies, you can still do that.
So I guess some of the exciting stuff, what are we working on?
Okay, there's actually a big list of them. The first one is what you will probably really like is the Slack app. We started scoping and designing for a new Slack app that will allow you to forward your bug reports that you've received in a Slack channel, Userback, as a bug report.
Yeah, I can't wait for this because, and I highlight it every time I message inside our Slack channel with the product team. If I say, hey, this thing's not working, or is this broken? Is it a bug? And then someone confirms, yes, it's a bug. I say, okay, let me just forward that from Slack.
Exactly. It's going to save me a lot of time from not having to tell you to copy and paste. It happens pretty much every single day between you and me. You always ask me, hey, is this a bug? Something didn't work for our customer. I said, yes, log it place. You'll have to copy and paste. Now you can simply click a button, and we will actually use AI to actually re-summarize it so that it's just easier to read.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is I talk to customers daily, and they all tell me that they have internal conversations, not only with their team, but they also have like their high value customers inside Slack as well that provide feedback. Yeah, this will just be a really well-rounded feature for them because they can have their team members push that into Userback to further help break that the feedback silo.
That's cool. Yeah, exactly. So the next one is we also started implementing two-way sync for Linear app. So it will perfectly synchronize the task status, your Linear app and Userback. So when someone resolves a task, for example, the same feedback will get resolved in Userback.
Yeah, Linear is super popular now, and
that's why we picked the Linear.
Great to hear. Yeah. I know a lot of customers will be happy about that.
Yeah, exactly. So the next one is actually one of my favorites is the new reporting. We only just kicked off on designing the reporting backend. At this stage, the focus is on the backend because we wanted to roll out more reporting capabilities in the app.
Yeah.
And right now we are lack of a more comprehensive backend. So we finished the scoping yet. We started implementing designing the backend. So it will just let us do a lot of better reporting in the app.
Yeah, that's great. So you'll be able to customize reports.
Exactly. Everyone, you can choose whatever the report that you are interested in looking at, customize it, save it to your preference. It'll be your own reports page. And there'll be a lot more than what we currently offer.
I haven't actually seen it. So I don't know the actual reports that will be available, but I'm assuming you'll be able to do things like show me the amount of time it took to resolve a bug.
Those project management related reports, as well as daily task management reports, such as show me all the tasks that are assigned to me and also overdue. Show me a list of all the new comments or replies added from my customers.
Yep.
Or you just don't have to go to the feedback page, use all the different filters to find what you're looking for. The report will just give you it.
Yeah, that's great.
100%, I think so. I wanted to use some of those reports because I manage a team of devs, and I often ask them, hey, can you just please tell me what you're working on next? With these reports, I can easily just create those reports on my dashboard. I can look at them. There's one more. It's the new automation builder prototype. It's actually something I can screen share with you to show you roughly what it will look like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Design, it's a prototype. So yeah, let me screen share first. All right, so this is prototype I started working on. The main focus of this, or the use cases it serves, is that it will visualize how you manage, collect your feedback, how all the automations are set up, or how they actually work. This is because right now there's actually a big challenge for our customers to actually understand how they collect feedback and how those integrations and automations are set up and where to set them up. Right now, you go to multiple places to set them up. Sometimes you need to go to your workspace settings to set something up to connect your Slack account. And then you have to find a project, go to project settings and find the automations tab and then set up your automated assignees or overdue dates or your Slack notifications. This will actually make all those things a lot easier to set up on one single page. And you can actually also look at, I'm actually collecting my feedback from my web app using a widget. I'm collecting my ideas from my public ideas portal from my users. I'm also collecting internal bug reports using my browser extensions. You can actually add more. You can collect your feedback from Slack app, from your email forwarding. You can turn on the AI feature to auto summarize it. You can automatically assign feedback based on their type, based on different customer sentiment. You can send feedback to different tools that you use based on different criteria that you set up. So this will just make people's life a lot easier to visualize how the feedback is collected and send it to different tools and notification tools. Another example is that we often tell our customers to integrate their user data with the feedback and create different segments. And therefore, they can send feedback from segment A to Slack and send feedback that collected from B to Jira. You will go, oh, I don't have a segment. No worries. I come here and configure. So you will visualize all this, highlights the importance of all these features. One thing that I also personally feel very excited is that I've always wanted to create a visual simulator to actually tell people how the feedback gets collected and how they get sent to Jira. So we ended up finding a very good library that will help us achieve it. So I'll show you, it's here. So this is the concept. So it'll actually show you, oh, I'm actually collecting feedback from here. That's how it flows to Userback and then how it flows to my tools such as Jira.
We've been working on a lot. Out of curiosity, have there been any challenges or learnings because we've been releasing so much?
I don't even know where to start. There are always many challenges. So our design process has been a challenge for us because we take the approach of design as we develop. So we don't have all the design fine details created up front. And what it means is that when we change your design line, you change the actual implementation. So devs will have to change their code 2, 3, maybe sometimes 5 times. So it has been a challenge for us. And I've been asked many times, how can we improve it? My answer is, right now, this is probably still the most efficient way for us as a small team. So I don't see a need of changing. But yeah, I think it will continue to happen. We will continue to monitor it. If we need to change it, we might change it. I believe some other businesses also have the same challenges if they take the same approach in their design process.
Yeah, I think so. The design, build and design at the same time is just, you do it for speed, because you don't want to spend like heavy design process up front.
We've actually tried this before. I don't know if you remember 2, 3, 4 years ago, we tried that before. It just wasn't working efficiently for us. Another challenge is actually we started building the translations in the public ideas portal. And we thought it was easy. It's just a matter of translating some text labels. And these days you can use AI tools to do that. We ended up parking it because it turns out that if you wanted to translate everything perfectly, there's a lot more work than what you expected. That's a big challenge for us. It's actually a good learning curve. So yeah, next time we should spend more time defining the scope, understanding, the scope of a project before we start, or even having a promise to our customers.
Yeah, I guess that goes back to the design process. It's like we tried to be quick and implement something fast, but because we didn't follow a strict design process, do the scoping and the design work up front, we got caught.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky because this time I didn't promise anyone that we would go to this translation, so I got it lucky.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, those are the challenges we've had.
Cool. So just wrapping up, we're excited about the automation builder.
Of course.
I'm looking forward to that. I guess that's something that we'll see a bit more of over the coming months, which will be great. That's awesome. Thanks for your time, Lee. Everyone, check out the updates we've made to the portal. Keep an eye out for the Slack app. I'm going to be shouting about that as soon as it's released. Anyone who's using Linear, look forward to the two-way sync and the new reporting that we're about to roll out over the next probably 4 to 8 weeks.
Yes, sounds great.
Awesome. Thanks, Lee.
Okay, thanks. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.